I'm sick of playing games. Which one is it? Put your fucking hand on your knee. Would you just put your hand? All right. Get on the ground now. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
A year ago, Infowars.com reported on the brutal beating, tortured death of 37-year-old Kelly Thomas, born the same year I was. This is him before. By the way, his father's a retired police officer. He says he's ashamed of what police have turned into in this country. And here he is after. And he didn't resist anything. It was all on video from the police surveillance system. They beat him to death over 9 minutes.
Dude, please, please, take the guy, dude. I'm sorry. Face down. Oh, face down. Okay.
A few days ago, they released the video, and we posted it on Infowars.com. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't go watch it. There's so much police brutality, tasering, murder, death. And let me tell you something, folks. I could barely watch this. The cops are getting off on it. They play the game of saying, don't move, while I'm going to taser you in the belly.
Okay. Here, dude. Here, just come. Please. Come on. Please don't, dude. Please.
It's just like you'd imagine Jeffrey Dahmer while he was torturing people. And they just keep tasering and tasering.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
You see, they've upped the power of tasers. They know that in the internal literature, all these systems are called less lethal. So they just train the public that they're basically able to torture us and then even kill us. It's all pain compliance. And they're training police and all this and just normalizing it. This is what they're going to turn loose on everybody. And they're trying to get all the cops to become these demon creatures. And it is really disgusting. And the culture of just worshiping police no matter what is what has allowed this. Now, they're charging one cop with second-degree murder, another with manslaughter. No, folks, this is torture. And probably the only reason these guys are even getting charged is that the guy's dad is a retired, well-known police officer in the area and spoke out. And they're like, well, since your son was a son of a god, an upper-class, minion of the New World Order, we're going to do something about it. Now, more cars arrive, and it's just the beating with the batons. Well, you saw the damage, just the enjoyment, the piranha, or really what I'd call orgy type feeding frenzy of the sharks. It's pretty bad. Now, the begging for daddy's coming up.
Help us! He's on something. Here, I got this. I know. Help me! Help me! Help me, Dad! Help me! Dad! Here.
And then he begins sobbing like a child for daddy. That's what people do generally before they pass out and then later die. And the police are really enjoying it and getting off on it. I've seen footage and videos, it's in my film Martial Law, where they're breaking pro-lifers' arms. So there's the face of the New World Order. And they killed this guy. And then after they've pretty much killed him, he died later at the hospital. When he's laying there, there's blood pouring out in all directions. They all basically act like they want to have a cigarette, like they just had sex or something. I mean, there's a real satisfaction, congratulating each other coming up. So, they've gone out and bagged a trophy. A homeless guy hadn't done anything wrong, who, by the way, was mentally ill. And they reportedly said he was schizophrenic. That's why he was on the streets. And there's just a lot of begging for daddy here, and that really gets them excited. And you can turn the audio up and hear like the little grunts and satisfactions, and the cops are all having adrenaline and getting up and walking around in circles. I mean, this was a fun kill right here. This felt really good. And this is what all Tyranny set up.
How do you want to pull this in? So he's got together already in the front?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because of the fight.
Okay, wait, I don't want to take those off.
Still gonna fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's still fighting, dude.
Relax. Relax. Relax.
Okay.
What's this guy's name?
That around to his.
Yeah, they don't even know. We're trying to get it. They're reaching the phone. Relax. Relax. Oh, we fold his legs up. Wait, you want to do that?
Sure.
Fold up and relax. Fold up and give it. Okay, he's going to sleep. He's still fighting. Okay. Please put him in the front, though. Can you hook that right here in the front?
Yeah, let me get the glove out and I'll get you.
The chain's right there. All right. That's him right there.
1897.
Which way did you wrap these? Relax.
You know, my grandfather worked in less lethal weapons development. Developed a taser robot, a remote control system, sold to the Pentagon. They never mass developed it, but they were told to call it non-lethal. And this was back in the 60s. But they know they're lethal, and that's what it's all about. They just train us with rubber bullets and all the rest of it and kill people all the time. They're just getting everybody ready for it. And then you talk back, they use it on you. And it's all about all these people that crave authority getting into these positions. And again, the begging for daddy just goes on and on. This made me sick watching it. But you know, for him, he got to die quickly, though. Not like all these kids that, the formula is more than half corn syrup and the diabetes exploding or the cancer viruses and the vaccines or the way the globalists kill us. Because, see, these guys like to kill people there on the ground. The Rockefellers and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, they like to do it real slow through soft kill. And all these cops are taking soft kill. See, there's bigger, badder demons than you boys up above you. And it's all about their force continuum. Well, he didn't comply properly. They gave him an order to put hands on his head, hands on his knees. He said, which one? The guy said, that's it. You see my fist? I'm going to F you up. Get on the ground. He gets on the ground, and the murdering starts. Ha, ha, yeah. Oh, it's so good to be a psychopath in America and get to torture people to death. Just like Abu Ghraib, the Army's own reports, where they rape children in front of their parents. And people have been defending that. Well, not me. I don't want any part of it, any part of your demonic New World Order, or fetal parts, fetal tissue in the Pepsi, or the cosmetics. I don't want any part of it. All right, America, you want evil? You're going to be judged by it. To be quite honest, I can't even watch the entire thing. I've watched pieces of it. I watched about 90% of it. It is unbelievable. We'll post this video and the full video up at THElNFOWARRlOR.com. But I guess we need to start watching more of this, because this was out like 4 or 5 days ago, and I just couldn't look at it. But I made myself this morning, and it shook me to my core. Alex Jones signing off for InfoWars.com.
Huh? Smooth his head. Right, dude? Yeah, you or him?
I think it's him because I ran out of options, so I got the end of my taser and I just smashed his face to hell. He's on something, dude.
You went on a fight over there, and we found him over there.
He was on something. There's 3 of us. We couldn't even control.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.